Hello folks, today we're playing Way Beyond, Alpha number 1. I think way back when I started this channel a few years ago, I started a series called Alpha Soup, which this is part of, and which is always meant to be like short videos that highlight something that's completely in development, totally unfinished, but shows a hell of a lot of potential and is still actually fun to play. And this is kind of like one of them. It's very incomplete. It's been in development for a couple of years, and this is the first alpha release. I think it came out in December 2017. And it's kind of like a game inspired by old Zelda and Nethack and stuff like that. At the moment, all you can really do is explore the world, and the world will like change biomes, and there's loads of different creatures, and you can collect gems and also find the occasional heart, and get chased around by ghosts, one of the nastiest enemies. It's surprisingly absorbing so far, even though there's almost bugger all to do beyond what I already said. But the world itself is just full of little things to explore, like oh, careful. Yeah, the snakes are actual pricks. But there's a lot of different biomes to explore. Like you can be wandering for ages and still find new stuff. Seem to be in some kind of fairly straightforward one at the moment. The enemy count is actually very large. Oh, god damn it! Down to 2 hearts. And you will notice also there's a day-night cycle. I love the actual graphical. Well, what's he doing? I love the graphical stuff as well. The way that you can you're rolling around the world, and kind of almost like on a cylinder, an infinite cylinder. The way that things in the distance do roll around the horizon, and you can just about tell. I mean, you've got a cone of vision of like 10 squares, and you can just about tell what's coming up. To the extent that I can see there's loads of gems over to the right, which just make things a little easier if you actually want to track down gems. Gems don't really do anything other than act as a high score. Okay, let's just go a bit tonking. Let's go north. But yes, as it comes to night time, it's a quite slow day-night cycle. Your cone of vision will actually reduce to about a radius of about 7. Things don't get any more dangerous, but it does feel a lot more claustrophobic. Hang on, you can also. I'm just going to change it. You've got a sword, but you've also got an axe and a pickaxe, and they do exactly what you expect. Sword. The bats are the easiest enemy. Then get a little axe out. I'm trying to find an actual tree. That looks like a tree. Hang on. There we go. Oh! Snake! Oh, I'm in the water. I'm in an infinite ocean. Oh, piss. I'll get my pickaxe out. Oh, the ghosts! Hang on. The pickaxe gets you through rocks. Ghosts are just will chase you incessantly. But I have found that you can get rid of them simply by trying to run in an efficient straight line as possible. And eventually, once they get out of your field of vision, they kind of just give up. But they are lurking off-screen, so if I went back, I'd probably activate them again. But I think eventually they will despawn. But there's no point in going back. Let's actually get our sword out. It is actually starting to get towards night-time, but it is a very slow thing. The sun will only lazily dip down to the horizon. I appear to be in a swampy area now. Swamp is even harder to get through than water. Oh, the bees! Bees are... they're like snakes. They're not quite as vicious, though, as far as I can tell. Oh! No. Of course they kill me. So I've been reading up on the game quite a bit. It's actually morning. I've spawned in morning. It seems to spawn you in a random point of the day-night cycle. So it actually has gone to shows this game and wowed the audiences like PixelCon. It did particularly well at, which is quite cool. Gems. I'm back down to 2. Let's get my pickaxe out. You can actually find gems in surprising places as well. Like if you mine certain rocks, especially suspicious-looking rocks. And occasionally, some of the enemies, I'm not quite sure if it's specific enemies or not, they do occasionally drop gems themselves. There's plenty of, this is Alpha 1, and there's plenty of actual deeper gameplay planned. It's very shallow at the moment, as the dev does admit. There's going to be multi-level dungeons, so you can hunt down and find entrances to those. And just other stuff as well. All the usual RPG type things you might expect. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this because it's I'm in some sort of infinite plane here. But yeah, this is exactly the sort of thing that I'm interested in, and don't care if the audience aren't. But yeah, there's not a huge amount more to show you here, really. Let me just... I'll have a little bit more of a wander, trying to show off a few more biomes, trying to find try and swap, there we go. Trying to find something that will actually give me a gem when I tonk it. Well, I think that was a gem. I think I just ran directly into it, so you didn't actually see it. It made a gem collecting noise, so I'm going to take it. Wasn't really paying attention to my diamonds. Let's get my sword out. Get my chopper out. Oh, snakes. Oh, bat. Yeah, I don't really want to waste time tonking rocks. When there's enemies around, there are hearts. I'm not quite sure if I've actually found one yet. My memory is that bad. But yeah, you can actually find hearts to increase your heart level. And at the moment in the game, in Alpha 1, there's no limit, so you can have as many. You can actually find as many hearts as you want and become practically indestructible. Although, probably not. Sometimes the forests do get very dense, and you actually have to use your chopper. So it isn't just like isn't there for the sake of it. I mean, I think the way it's designed is so that sometimes you will get to. I mean, it is random, as I should really point out. If you haven't already guessed, it is a roguelite. Sometimes it feels like it puts like a larger amount of gems in more complicated areas, especially around the gravestones where the ghosts hang out. So yeah, the graveyards are the most lucrative. Ah, here we go. Although it is surrounded by bees, covered in bees. Plenty of gems here. Oh my god! What the? Yeah, I think that's a known bug. Sometimes the enemies do kind of like end up killing themselves somehow in some mysterious way. Do appear to be an alpine forest. I think there's actually there's icy lakes which you can slip and slide over. Like yeah, and right in the middle, a tasty little heart. Swamp, and so on really. Come on, there we go. I'm up to 4 hearts. Ooh. Well, I'm already starting to feel like the game is degrading in performance over time. This is another known bug, that the longer you play it, the more kind of stuttery it gets. I think I had a look at the task manager, and it does use up an alarming amount of CPU and memory after a while. So I think, oh god, before it gets too ropey to actually watch, we'll stop here. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Not sure if I'll do more videos on it or not, but I'll probably do it for my own benefit, if more than yours. But yeah, I do like this sort of thing. Always intrigues me. Always like a bit of exploration. But yeah, definitely needs a bit more deeper gameplay. So I'll keep an eye on it. So thanks for watching. Do subscribe to be notified when new videos go live about new alphas and all the best new indie games around. And I'll see you next time.